Hey everyone, welcome back to Stupid Central.
Hi.
So we promised that we would talk about the lunch lady lore.
Jello.
Yes, we will get to that soon. But we had this inside joke from our freshman year of high school, where one day we were eating Jello at lunch, and our friend Caleb, just out of the nowhere, said that the Jello is made out of lunch lady blood, and this stemmed into an entire lore and like sub universe basically of like lore surrounding how like the Jello in the cafeteria is made of lunch lady blood.
Yes.
Ethan, would you like to elaborate?
In what regard?
I guess just start telling the story.
Shit. I guess we could start with how it's made in the terms of like who has decided. There's a battle royale in the bag.
I forgot about that.
Not a battle royale, more like a duel between two lunch ladies to decide who's the next to be chosen, I guess.
The choosing.
And whoever loses that becomes Jello for the day, or maybe the next several days.
Yeah, probably the next several days. And so, the one who gets chosen
We better get bombed.
to be sacrificed. Shit. Well, they are sacrificed in a demonic ritual. So they start floating, and then they explode into a glob of blood.
What's a name for this Jello demon?
I don't think this is a demon. It's just it's just powers of hell.
Burgery, right?
Maybe.
And so all the blood just culminates, and like there's a tray at the bottom of the sigil, or like whatever thing they're being sacrificed into.
A tray,
and like
big ass pot.
Yeah, a big ass pot or tray, and all the blood from the lunch lady just got sacrificed falls into this tray, and finds its level because water always finds its level. # flat Earth.
That's
And
just facts, bro.
it fills a tray, and becomes, it gets chilled and it gets turned into Jello.
And we consume that shit.
And then that Jello is then given to the students the next day. And basically, every time we've had Jello, the next day, there has been a new lunch lady.
Yep.
And we are, like, genuinely scared that some of this might be true.
Yeah, there's been a lot of... We have Jello, and then one day, this one lunch lady that was there is no longer, but there's a new one.
Yeah, like, a lot of time, day after we have Jello, there's a new lunch lady, and one of them is just fucking gone.
Reduced to atoms.
Gone, reduced to Jello.
Gone, reduced to Jello.
I'm not convinced that they don't take the foreign exchange students and sacrifice them too.
We have to watch out for Zhao.
Zhao's such a sweetheart. I love her.
Some sweet Jello, you say?
Oh God! The nicer the person, the sweeter the Jello. Oh God, there's more lore.
We need to write a fucking book.
Honestly, we should
write
probably write a book about this.
There's a book to be written, probably several.
It would probably make a good like Stephen King-esque novel.
Yeah, H.P. Lovecraft type shit.
H.P. Lovecraft, Stephen King.
Goosebumps type shit.
Goosebumps is fucking garbage. What are you talking about?
Goosebumps is not good.
But like Goosebumps, but better.
So any horror book.
I'm gonna say literally anything outside of Goosebumps.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Honestly, I feel like if there was like Honestly, I feel like Dora the Explorer, if it were books, would be a better horror thing.
They have books.
Oh, that's a fair point. So like the Dora Explorer books, I feel like are considerably better for horror than the Goosebumps books were. Because that shit just wasn't scary.
Goosebumps just wasn't scary at all.
No.
But this fucking lunch lady shit, we've seen evidence, like actual real life evidence, add up to this shit.
We even have an anonymous source that described similar events happening in the middle school when they were there.
Yeah. like completely unrelated to what we were like joking about. So middle school, like the same shit was happening at middle school. So we're like almost genuinely scared that this is real. I know it sounds stupid, but
and ridiculous, but
But
there's
Jello.
there's a possibility that this might actually be true.
then there's Mr. Right.
The leader.
I feel
Or
like
the pet.
I feel
Both,
like
actually, at the same time at some points.
This is true.
I feel like when it comes to like grand conspiracy shit, the Mr. Right joke is not.
It's not a part of like
it's
the
part
actual.
of the lore.
It's part
It's
of the
part of
joke.
the joke lore, but
But like not a part of
not
the
of the actual like
yeah.
It's not
possible
part
truth.
of It's not part of this lunch lady conspiracy. It's more like he's the cult leader / guard dog.
So we had a joke
Actually guard dog.
that our previous principal was the ringleader of all this shit. And so he would organize and like pick 2 lunch ladies to duel and like fight it out. And whoever lost gets sacrificed. And then Mr. Right like directs the sacrifice.
Yes.
And then he at some points he's like chained up in the back corner, and there's like a red circle around where he can like go, and that's the length of the chain. So if you go within that circle, you're fucking dead. You're like
erased.
no 2 ways around it. You're gamooked, dead, gurnt, dead.
Iced immediately.
Yeah.
In fact, jelloed.
Gone,
reduced to jello.
Yeah,
That is what
if you enter that circle, that's what explains like when there's Jello and then not a new lunch lady the next day, is someone stepped within that red circle, and got fucking gamooked. Like
That's just that's the
the
way the cookie crumbles.
that's the way the Jello wobbles.
That's the way the jello wobbles.
We can't just make a 7.5-minute podcast.
No,
we gotta talk
it's
about
gotta
other
keep
shit.
going. This show doesn't end.
Are
It
there
does,
any
but
other
it really doesn't.
conspiracies within our school
Mm.
besides Hunter being a Muppet? Besides Hunter being 2 Muppets in the
No, we have to talk
he's
about
a
that.
little Muppet with two children.
2
inside
children.
of him.
2 children.
We have a friend named Hunter, who's a rather tall, rather large man,
Indeed.
in the nicest way possible. And we have a conspiracy that he is just a giant Muppet suit with 2 small children controlling him at all times.
This was originated by one of our algebra teachers,
Who?
Blanton.
Little Blanton.
Mr. Blanton originated this.
I had no idea that our teacher came up with this.
Yeah.
No, it was Blanton that came up with
The
that
OG
one.
Mr. B.
I'm gonna say when he taught algebra 1.
Was that freshman year?
That was freshman year.
That was
Oh my
freshman
God.
year when that
Everything
joke
everything
was
originated
All our
freshman year.
conspiracies go back to freshman year. It's been like 4 years.
4 years of evidence, really.
4 years of evidence has been adding up to lunch ladies being turned into Jello and Hunter, our friend Hunter, being a Muppet. I don't know. There's not much evidence. It's more of just like a joke.
That's
I don't
no.
know, man. Some pictures of Hunter kind of look Muppety.
So they do be looking kind of Muppety, man.
Like,
The beard is to cover up seams.
Yeah, exactly.
Evidence. Boom.
Excess body hair is to
Like-
cover up seams.
Is that real emotion or is that Muppet emotion?
That looks like Muppet emotion to me.
Muppet
So that sounds like
emotion.
that looks like a Muppet.
Thumbnail.
Gay babies.
Gay
Y'all keeping up the count? We keeping up the count. What you mean? Yay.
Keep us true to our word about the gay baby counter.
Yeah.
So that needs to be kept up to date. It needs to be like we need like a state of the art counter for that.
Oh yeah. Just like anytime. It just keeps track all day, every day. Boom.
So that shit just goes.
Yay.
In a moment of silence, dead babies.
Ow.
Not
my-
dead babies.
Dead babies.
Oh God. It's gay babies, not dead babies.
Gay babies equal
What?
dead babies. Apparently. Wait a minute.
I'm totally joking. Every instance of silence during this podcast, gay babies.
Gay babies.
Single one per instance of silence.
Oh no.
That's from our not actual sponsor but fake sponsor, Country Toad.
Country Toad.
Or as I like to say, Country Chode.
Country Toad.
Oh man. Speaking of inside jokes, Hunter and I have this inside joke where like I can like almost perfectly mimic Toad voice like hi!
Yeah, I mean it's virtually spot on.
And so occasionally I'll be like, hi, I'm Chode! And then I'll
Yes.
pretend to be a toad, but instead of a mushroom cap on my head, it's like a giant dick. And so I just swing it around and slap people with it. Just, hi, I'm Chode! It's hilarious.
That's absolutely wonderful.
I was trying to yawn. I'm sorry.
Carly just like made a face like she was screaming, and I was like,
Yeah, literally
Bro,
she
you
was
good?
screaming. I was starting to be concerned.
but she was just, in fact, yawning silently.
No, she's trying to yawn. It's not coming out.
Because of like smiling and
She
my
can't
smile
summon
yawn.
the yawn.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Quit touching Patrick.
Sorry, I'm just so attracted to him.
Yeah, look at that man. Like that's a whole Patrick.
You can't tempt me like that.
That's a whole starfish right there.
Quit making out my
What's that,
slippers.
SpongeBob's ass.
Slippers are straight ballers, man.
Yeah.
How much do they cost?
I have no idea, but
What do you mean you
Patrick
have no
and
idea?
SpongeBob are on my feet, and I'm happy.
Are these like officially licensed by Nickelodeon?
Fuck if we knew. So there's a tag in there somewhere.
Anyway,
Yes.
do we have any more to add to the lunch lady conspiracy shit?
You're squishy. Jello squishy.
It's like genuinely terrifying that basically every time we have Jello, there's a new lunch lady the next day.
And it's either that or we have Jello, and it's just not as potent as it was
As
before.
other Jellos, yeah.
Yeah, like the next time we have Jello, it's a lot less flavorful.
Like we have the same amount of lunch ladies. It's like they have excess Jello.
Yeah.
And they're like running out.
Yeah. And they're just putting it out so they have an excuse to sacrifice another.
What we have not come to is a motive for doing all this.
No, absolutely not.
We have no idea why anyone would ever do this.
We just know that it's entirely possible that that's what's happening.
Maybe it's cheaper.
Who knows? I mean,
feel like-
sacrificing lunch lady souls to likely Satan himself for Jello.
Yeah.
Is this the fucking screenshot you guys were taking out of here?
Yes.
Like, what the hell? What is that even from?
From when Doug like mixed every single flavor packet
Oh,
for water
yeah.
Oh,
in a small water.
this is we have a story about this.
Absolutely.
At my friend Carly's house, this little bit precious bean right here,
Yo, what's up, girl?
has these water bottles in her fridge like all the time, and at one time they had like little tiny ones, and so they also have like so many little like flavor packets, like single serve flavor packets that you pour in a bottle of water and you mix it up. And so I thought of the grand idea to put one of like every single flavor packet that they have,
Including the tea ones.
including the tea ones, in a little bitty water bottle. And I mixed them up.
A brilliant idea.
6 ounces.
It was like 6 ounces of water, probably like 7 or 8 ounces by the time we were done.
Honestly, yeah.
And it was basically a fucking flavor grenade.
It really was, and it looked like pig's blood when it was.
It
all
looked
mixed
like
up.
blood. It was disgusting. And you could like take the tiniest little nip of it. Fucking.
You were set for like 3
Scrape
weeks.
a little paste off the top.
Yes.
It
was-
was. We talking about the foam though. The foam was like solid.
Yeah, the
It
foam
was like
was
gelatin on sitting on top of it.
yeah, there was like a foam on top that just like wouldn't go away.
Like we tried to add another powder packet on top of it.
And it just made it worse.
Yeah.
And
Just wouldn't go down.
like,
like
It was
very
so
jelly.
potent that you could like mix it with a gallon of water and it would still be pretty strong.
No, the Trinity mixed it with like several glasses of water. She's just had a few glasses of water with it, and it's just so strong.
It doesn't taste bad. It's just really
No,
strong.
it's just super. It's so potent.
Just spicy.
Spicy water.
It's
Spicy
literally
water.
a flavor grenade.
H2O.
Yeah, it's we literally called it a flavor grenade. We could probably market that shit and sell it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
A flavor enhancer.
the fuck.
Sometimes you gotta enhance your boring life.
Gay babies.
I'm gonna watch the silent.
I feel like you were waiting for me to just stop talking for that. You just on the edge of your seat, just like, oh,
Gay babies.
Gay.
Gay babies.
Gay babies continued.
We need to have an entire episode where it's just like complete silence and the episode title is Gay Babies.
Absolutely.
But like,
Only one gay baby is counted for that one.
it could be like 45 minutes long, but like somewhere in the middle, you just hear like the faintest of whispers saying.
And so that the whole podcast counts for 2 gay babies.
Yeah.
The entire podcast.
It'll just be
2 gay babies.
Yeah. Yay.
Stay tuned for the Gay Babies episode of this podcast.
Yay.
It's likely the next one.
Jewel podcast.
We don't condone nicotine usage here. Thank you.
No, we certainly don't. That's bad for your health.
You don't want to like be a fucking middle schooler getting a fruit flavored nicotine addiction now, do you? This is why
those of you who have
you
one,
don't
we're
vape.
not gonna knock you, but like that sounds right.
That's whack.
Don't act like a moron. Don't vape.
No. That's not a nice term.
What, moron?
Yeah.
Or vape?
Both.
Yes, I was like, wait a minute. What are you, a vapor?
You serial vapist.
I'm not afraid of vapors.
Vapor, no vaping. I'm just like imagining like Swiper from Dora, but like as an edgy teen.
As an edgy middle schooler, just fucking
Yeah, like.
smoking fat clouds.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine Dora smoking.
Okay, we're back. Sorry about that.
Respect the drip, Karen.
Carly's mom knocked on the door, and we have a blanket to muffle sound.
Yes.
It is in fact a My Little Pony Friendship is Magic blanket.
That shit is dope.
It is
Not sponsored.
not sponsored.
No, totally not sponsored.
Fucking amazing.
Who cares?
It says
Not us.
Cutie Beauty. Holy fuck, I am hard as hell right now.
It's,
Just like
I'm like chilling.
We're in
I
bed
think we're
together.
amassed right now.
we're in bed together. Say the phrase "cutie beauty" in my ear. I'll nut immediately. Like
Done. On the spot.
no 2 ways around it. Anyway, you were saying something about Dora smoking fat doinks.
Doobies, rather.
Yeah, Dora smokes fat doobies, and there's nothing you can do about it.
That's a factoid. That's a fact.
It's a bad do.
Could you imagine Dora just like fucking roided out? Like Dora, but like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Look at that. Like, look at that man, and then put Dora's face on it.
Like I'm either imagining like Dora's body with Dwayne the Rock Johnson's face.
That would be
Justin's
fucking
body
great.
with Dora's face on it, yeah.
Oh my god.
That would be like if Dwayne the Rock Johnson was Kevin Hart.
You mean they aren't twins?
Have y'all seen that picture where it's like Obama's face on Dwayne the Rock Johnson's body and it looks just like Thanos?
Yeah. It really does.
It's amazing.
I think the best image of like Obama's face on anything has got to be Obama. Fucking Yoda.
Yeah.
Why is photoshopping Obama's face in like different images so funny?
Because Obamacare.
And I still can't get past the video of Obama, like, fucking sticking a cookie in a glass of milk, but it doesn't fit in the glass of milk. Tink, tink. Thanks, Obama.
I mean, he did do that to himself. He's got no one to thank but himself.
Thanks, Obama.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Ugh.
Oh.
That was
Then
crazy.
there's a video of that one guy fucking inhaling hot dogs and then launching them. I'm gonna pull this shit up.
That
You
video's
can't
so
make
good.
this up.
Oh,
Please
fuck.
No, no, please.
I just got cucked by a bottle. So I do this thing every time I drink a bottle of water.
That makes me sad.
I'll drink the whole bottle, and then I'll start. You good?
Fucking.
I'll start twisting the bottle, and then eventually it gets to the point where you can just undo the cap and it makes a giant pop noise.
Which makes
But,
me
like,
sad.
Almost every time I've tried, it's not worked.
Good.
And it's just annoying because it's such a satisfying pop.
Suffer.
Carly, we get it. You don't like it.
Nah. I'll cry after it.
Oh, that's right. That's what I looked up to find it. Guy slurps hot dogs.
And talking to taboo.
Damn it. Man said, "Doop, doop."
Why do you sound like a fucking cow there? Hold on. Hold on. Man. What the fuck? I cannot fucking get past this video.
It's so incredibly impressive and hilarious at the same time.
The fact that he fucking launches them too. It makes it infinitely better.
Man can definitely win a hot dog eating contest.
Or a hot dog eating contest, if you know what I mean.
That man would give you the platinum suck. This has been your daily JoJo reference. You're welcome.
Platinum sucks.
But like everything's a JoJo reference.
In fact, so is breathing.
Existence is a JoJo reference.
That's a
You're
fact.
welcome.
You're welcome to the podcast. Funny. I make funny meme to myself.
Bro, that was hilarious. I don't know.
That was pretty funny.
That was.
There're gonna be like one or two people out there who also laugh. That's all I care about, man. Baby Yoda,
Baby Yoda's fucking wonderful.
Oh, if you haven't watched The Mandalorian, get Disney Plus, watch The Mandalorian, and continue watching our podcast. Subscribe, like if that's the thing. We haven't even uploaded any of these yet. We're like bulk recording this shit for your viewing pleasure or your listening pleasure rather,
Or your pleasure.
or your pleasure.
Oh man.
Because Doug likes to slurp.
We need to upload this also to Pornhub just because.
Yeah, we're just gonna upload these podcasts to Pornhub with like a black background on the video,
Every last one of them that we make.
Yeah.
just to reach as many people as
Including
possible.
the absolutely silent one.
We need to like fucking what's it called, clickbait people, and like have like the kinkiest title,
Mhm.
and then
And like the kinkiest fucking.
Yeah.
Or like a title that's not necessarily untrue but is misleading.
Yeah.
Like I thought I had something, I didn't. I'll just stop talking. It's fine.
Like on the one where we talk about like shoving like 4 cans of Cheese Whiz into a whale's blowhole, just like fatty gets fucked.
Fatty gets fucked.
Oh man. I was like, I don't know if the mic is picking that up. Probably.
Probably, I hope so.
I'm leaving that little like Easter egg in for Chase.
At Chase Griffin.
We have so many
At
friends.
Chase Griffin.
Hey, if you're
At
our
my
friend
son.
and you're listening to our podcast, please plug our podcast to your friends. We want to reach as many people as possible.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Like and subscribe.
Or exist with
I
us
love you,
in
my son, Chase Griffin.
Chase Griffin.
Chase Griffin,
Our baby boy.
we love you.
Magnus, we love you.
Magnus, we love you. Aaron,
Mags, you alright?
beautiful.
Aaron, Is that a gay baby I smell? Smells like gay baby in here.
Ugh. I just spilled fucking water all over myself.
Dude, that was hot. I don't know like what else to say about that. That was just hot.
I don't know. It felt not very chill at all. Drinking this water, and then I decided I was gonna deep throat water.
Deep throating water sounds like a fun time.
That's just fucking chugging water.
Yep. That's like that's the what's that movie where basically the lady has fucking sex with the ocean? The
Wait,
shape of water?
Wait, what the
That's
fuck?
a movie?
Yeah.
No,
That
no.
sounds like some weird
Elaborate, please.
Yes,
I must know more about
please.
this.
I haven't seen the movie, but
Oh,
I like
man.
I feel like
Trailer.
I'm pretty sure the general plot of the movie is that she falls in love with like an oceanic being that ends up just being the spirit of the ocean. So she basically just fucks the ocean.
Nice.
I hope this is exactly the plot. If it's not, I'm gonna be.
And people get on to like gay people for being weird, but then like straight people have like the Beauty and the Beast and the spirit in the shape of water.
Hey, don't knock,
What's
don't
wrong
knock
with
Beauty and the
Beauty
Beast,
and
man.
the
It's a
Beast?
good fucking movie.
Bestiality.
Hey, don't mention
But
that.
he turns into a human.
Just
being.
appreciate
At
the
the
movie.
end, you know they were fucking before he turned into a human.
Actually,
I
no.
didn't say no.
That is no. She was captured.
I didn't say she was not
She was not having fun.
having fun.
The opposite, actually.
But she was like literally having fun the whole time. She had like a whole last library and she loved to read.
Okay, but like, did you even watch the movie?
Did you watch like the first half of the movie?
I was saying, my guy, you're talking about the last half of the movie.
Yeah, like she warms up eventually, but she starts out being like, "Man, my dad okay? Where's my dad at? He all right?
Your dad got fucking murked.
Can I leave now, please?
Anyway, people can be strange.
You also,
Don't fuck a dog.
please.
Please don't.
Advice of the day: don't fuck a dog.
Don't do
There's
that. Do not.
grooming
Please
lovins,
don't.
But not that loving.
Love your dog, but don't love your dog. If you know what I mean.
They deserve
Okay,
snuggles,
bro.
not fuckles. What did I
I'm
miss?
not gonna elaborate on that.
What did I miss?
Gabriel has done nothing, but I'm not gonna elaborate on that.
I feel like I missed a key point here. Oh,
I
I'm like
am-
at Rocky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's more like at Rocky for that one.
We're not gonna comment on that.
No, that one will be left like hung to dry until later.
Y'all gonna get the joke equivalent of blue balls on that one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, I know why they call it blue balls, but like, couldn't they thought of a catchier name?
No, I mean
No.
Blue Ball's a pretty catchy name when you're talking about. What name better? Like, what do you have in mind?
Yeah. What then?
Hang on, I gotta think. Let me contemplate this.
Think the word, the phrase, I guess you could say, the set of words blue ball doesn't exist. What do you come up with for what it actually is?
See, you can't.
No, it's fine.
Give us a little bit more time, like 5 more seconds.
One Mississippi,
Now,
Two
we're on 3 Mississippi now,
Mississippi.
bro.
3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Done. See, you can't. You just can't. Blue balls is the ultimate term for whatever the hell blue balls is.
For what it is, blue balls is like, that's the term, bro.
Yeah. Can't really get much better than blue ball.
Yeah, I can't think of a better term for it. For like what it actually is, I can't think of a term better.
Fair enough.
If you're gonna do that, at least do it next to the microphone so the audience gets some pleasure out of it. Like, damn. Now you're just making us tired.
Tits.
Too far. Speaking to
That's
whales.
probably loud as shit.
I wish I hit it with the cap.
What?
Like, you made that noise, and I was thinking of Nemo when Dory's like speaking to whales, she's going. You're making noises, and when she like starts talking with this, maybe be like,
This fucking curtain rod. I'm about to dig down this curtain rod.
This curtain keeps like falling on us.
Because it's like
Basically.
Me.
It is.
You
big.
say us, I say.
That's what you get for getting the window seat every time.
Literally, I don't even always get the window seat. I just happen to sit over here occasionally, and then it's just like.
Gone. Reduced to nothing. Reduced to sadness. Reduced to.
Like, I could sit over there, and then for like 0.2 seconds move here, and then the curtain's like, oh fuck! Yo, it's time to hit.
That curtain was straight launched across the room just to hit Ethan.
They really do. Honestly, I think this house has it out for me. Just the curtains, though. Like, just the curtains.
It's not haunted or anything. The house just hates you.
Yeah. I walk in and like throw the fucking curtains at him. Every curtain, double production right now. Throw that shit at him.
Hasn't the one in the kitchen also fallen on you?
Yes, every time. Both windows, like both of those curtains, have fallen on me multiple times.
New conspiracy.
Carly's house just hates Ethan.
The curtains in particular. Nothing else has done anything wrong to me except for that fucking island in the kitchen that isn't really an island, you know? It just rolls. I think it's like stuck to the wall and then it is. And so I lean on it and then it just starts rolling. And I start rolling.
They see you rolling. You rolling.
God, that is not how it goes at all. What the fuck?
Is
that Tanner?
No, Patrick.
The curtain just fell for those who cannot see.
Or couldn't hear.
I'm pretty sure
Oh, so I
if
feel
you're
like
listening to a podcast, you can probably hear what's going on.
Why are you like raping Patrick?
I'm not. I'm just enjoying his company.
Ethan is performing cunnilingus on the Patrick slipper.
I'm not licking it. I'm just gently caressing it with my face.
Does this smell like my feet?
Oh, fuck. Oh!
I think Ethan's enjoying himself over there.
No, it isn't. It's having a breakdown because of this curtain.
Rip Ethan 2K19.
That's part of the reason why I don't want to play Mario Party anymore. Because the past couple of times we've played it together, I had a fucking breakdown and started screaming.
So there was.
It was never the game itself that caused it. It was something sent me over the edge outside of the game.
There was a period of time where we would, like, every time we had a chance, we would come over to Carly's house and just fucking play Mario Party.
Fucking every time.
Because our goal was unlocking Donkey Kong, and eventually we unlocked that crazy bastard. It took like there's like a rowboat game where like you have to like pop balloons to unlock mini games, and the mini games give you more time, and you have to like reach the end of the ravine at the with like an amount of time left. And we tried like 5 fucking times to get that fucking character.
Because you had to do it like a specific way.
You had to do it a specific way, and you had to do it within the same amount of time. One time we were like a second away from winning.
We fucking had it, and the game was just like, no.
Yeah, we like actually won, and then the game decided, no, you didn't.
No,
fuck you.
Just fucking do it again.
Go die in a hole. Play again, bitch.
No, look at
Ethan is now actually performing cunnilingus on the Patrick
That's
slipper.
a fact. With Carly's foot in it.
Carly's jacking off Patrick's arm. I don't.
Specifically the right one.
Specifically the right arm. We must clarify the right arm.
You know, the only reason we can tell like which appendage is what on Patrick is the fact that he has a face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if he just didn't have a face.
And booty cheeks. He's got booty cheeks.
Okay, that's fair. That's a fair point. That is a genuinely fair point.
Don't roughhouse. Oh my god.
Bro, last time we almost broke the fucking the movie catering.
That was a good cover up for that. So her mom came in. Carly's mom came into the room,
Indeed.
and I was messing around with this little red football that Carly was fucking earlier, and I like just tossed it at
Eating,
Ethan.
rather, she was eating it.
I tossed it at Ethan, and he just like instinctively deflected it, and it almost hit this like, or it did hit this like the
It did
corner
in
of
fact
this
hit
like
the corner
$500 TV. It's like 50-inch 4K TV, smart TV,
Super nice TV.
It's a very nice TV.
I almost cried for a moment.
and her mom was like right in the doorway. She didn't even fucking notice. And it happened like right in front of her. Like he just like deflected the football and it like smacked right into the corner of the TV, and we all had like all of our hearts dropped at the same time. We're like, oh fuck. And then Ethan was like, bro, stop roughhousing, you almost hit the movie case. The movie case is like behind and to the right of the TV. And so
it could have feasibly hit it.
It could have like reasonably hit it. And so Ethan had the biggest brain cover up of saying that we had we hit the TV or not the TV. We hit the movie case rather than the TV. And like I was like really confused for a second. I was like, Ethan, what are you talking about? And then I realized the movie case is right behind me. And so I was like, oh, that's a big brain cover up.
No, it's just like, bro, you could have knocked over all the movies.
So we all had like a simultaneous heart attack. It was terrifying.
Fucking Crash Bandicoot. Play this shit. We're gonna have to turn the audio up. So like.
Yeah. I like started on 2 because Doug said play different games, so I just changed it instead of Crash Bandicoot. I did Crash Bandicoot 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Literally Crash Bandicoot 2.
Yeah. You could just mute it. That's what a mute button's for.
Listen, Carl.
Shut up, Boomer.
Gameplay will not be provided.
No, absolutely.
You have to go to the YouTube channel for
You
that.
have to visit our YouTube channel for that.
Plug in somewhere.
And unfortunately, we have no apparatus of
recording on the Switch. We can record Xbox gameplay. Yeah.
And PlayStation.
And PlayStation?
Yes, it has recording shit.
Nice.
Like we literally have a button that opens all that shit up, like on the controller. It's pretty nice.
When you die.
Huh?
Pass off when you die.
Oh yeah, of course, bro.
Let's go.
Dad, would you like to also be passed this?
I don't know. I feel like I could just keep the conversation going.
Oh yeah, I mean that's it's weird hearing not hearing this rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Because I played this a lot as a child, and so the fact that there's no audio, it's just like, bro, what the fuck?
Gay babies.
Gabe Abies.
Gabe Abies.
Gabe is.
Gabies. Sounds like an STD.
Gabe is an STD.
Rip Gabe.
Rip Gabe.
Back in the chat for Gabe.
We gotta have like guests on this podcast.
Gabe must
Tune
be
in
one
next
of them.
week for Gabe.
Tune in like next episode for a possible Gabe.
So we could probably have Gabe in the next episode.
Of course. Gabe. Ow, my nose.
Gabe is one of our dear friends, despite like only showing up this year. Like we've only known him for less than a year, and he's like one of our best friends already.
Mm-hmm.
That's because Gabe is fucking wonderful.
I thought you were gonna say Gabe is Garrett.
That's because Gabe is fucking Garrett.
Yeah, they're fucking, but they don't know it yet.
But yeah, they're in fact fucking, but like nobody knows that yet. Nobody's allowed to know that yet.
Except Garrett, maybe.
No, Garrett doesn't even know that yet.
Garrett doesn't. Yeah.
Okay, so the story behind that is they're basically the same fucking person. Just like they look slightly different and they have slightly different personalities, but like ultimately they're the same person. Like you can't even argue with us about it.
It's even better that neither one of them sees it.
Yeah, like kind of like me and Paul.
Or yeah. Like everybody thinks you two are the same person,
and I'm just like I don't see it. Like everyone says me and Paul look so similar, and I'm just like. I look at me in a mirror, and then I look at Paul, and I'm just like, no.
And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I looked at him.
This has been,
It worked a million.
this has been Song Hour with Carly. You're welcome.
It's a Vine. And
Ah!
I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know. I think that it was made into a Vine. It was like Jack Black just looking into a mirror with Kyle behind him, and just like, and I looked at me, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I looked at him. He just keeps saying that. That's the whole thing. I think it's fine.
I almost got fucking nay-nayed.
Get made.
Same place. Oh my god, that's amazing.
There's a fucking extra life on screen, and I like missed it and died.
Sadness.
Attempting to get it.
This bonus level's gonna fuck you over, isn't it?
Fuck yeah, it is. You know, we forgot the whole rotation thing. I was
Yeah.
gonna give it to you, and then I just fucking didn't. So then, like, that's super not cash money. I'm sorry.
It's super.
The crate just landed on nothing.
It's even better. Look at the fucking apples. They just literally land on nothing.
God! He just keeps dying at the same spot. He just kept going. He just continued on past the bonus level.
Fuck it, honestly.
What's that blue thing?
Something
Fuck
that
you.
could be there if you had enough stuff, but you don't. So like,
Listen.
you don't get anything.
Bitch.
What? I'm just explaining. I'm not saying you're not good, but like, I was just explaining.
See, this is why we need to have like a YouTube channel similar to Game Grumps.
Yeah.
We could do so well. Like our content could be like almost the same, but have like our own unique spin to it.
Cause we're all like so just us.
Yeah.
Yeah, our friend group is just
Special.
it's just something different to be like
Sometimes
held.
it all bad. It's fine. It's fine.
Our antics need to be shared with the world.
Indeed.
Yes.
At least that's what we think. Some people may very well disagree, but
Yeah.
those people can die a horrible death. It's
Oh,
fine.
Jesus.
They
Oh.
shouldn't die a horrible death. I'm totally joking. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Not genuinely. There might be a couple people.
Like Adolf Hitler.
What's wrong with my homie Adolf?
What's wrong with the homie Adolf, bro?
I mean, I don't know.
He was just doing all some justice.
The
Getting
fact
rid of
that
those
he's
fucking
Adolf Hitler.
So?
That might lend credence to him being a bad guy.
Him being Adolf Hitler?
Yeah.
I mean, that's inconsiderate.
I would disagree.
I mean,
Adolf existed.
what if somebody else was
Inconsiderate.
named Adolf Hitler?
Well,
What the?
I don't know who in their right mind would name their kid Adolf Hitler after
Well, I
the
mean,
Holocaust.
somebody named their child Gabe Bowser. So I mean, here we are.
So long, Gabe Bowser.
See, now if I'm there whenever you have a kid, I'm gonna be sure that that kid's named Adolf.
I'm not naming my kid Adolf. That's even if I have a kid.
Trinmite?
No, she
Fucking no. I have a good feeling she won't.
Yeah, there's no way in hell my kid is being named Adolf.
But like the meme. Yo,
Yeah, I'm gonna totally ruin my kid's life just for a fucking joke.
I mean, hey, you can
No,
always
don't you?
legally.
I mean,
You
hey.
can legally change it later. You can die the same exact way, and I'm
When
sorry.
he's fucking 18 years old? He's gonna have to live 18 years with the name fucking Adolf Hitler?
You can legally change their name before they're 18.
Why even go through the fucking court date?
Why
and
not
just,
just
like,
not fucking do it?
Cause funny meme.
No, that is literally not even a funny meme. That's just awful.
Which makes it funny.
No.
No.
To me, anyway.
Awful. Things being awful doesn't constitute funny.
Sometimes.
No.
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 No. No. Jones barbecue foot massage.
Just my little massage.
Barbecue Joe's and foot.
Barbecue Joe Foot.
Joe Foot barbecue.
My favorite.
It's the good shit.
It's the good
Barbecue Foot.
taste. I meant to say tasty, but like it came out taste. So there's that.
Bro, that's my favorite flavor. Taste.
Taste.
taste flavor is pretty nice, bro.
Yeah, this Crash Bandicoot level is just fucking mesmerizing.
It is a lot.
Fuck!
You got so close. You were so close.
This fucking absolute thick bitch at the end is a problem.
Yeah.
Are those like the same guys that the boss was?
I feel like they're the same people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The same people, yeah, but like, it might be the same model because they're like hidden behind a shield.
No, he was much bigger, I think.
Well, on that note, I think we're done here. So, bye.
Check out
See you next
YouTube.
episode. Continue watching, please.
Please, God.
It would mean so much to us if you just fucking play the next episode button like every once in a while at least. Like, come on.
They won't let me go unless you do it.
Just have some fucking decency and
Doug
watch
won't
the
let
next
us go until
episode.
you
Please.
do it, please,
Help.
God.
I'm holding them prisoner. If you don't watch the next fucking episode,
He's gonna
these
actually-
people will be my prisoners until further notice. Goodbye.